Hey, going out on a date? Wow. Very interesting. There are questions to ask when you're on a date with someone. And don't be shy. Don't be shy. Ask every necessary question because in your asking these questions, then you get to know the person better. And then if it works for both of you, then you have good knowledge about the person. So questions like, what's your dream? Like, what's your goal in life? It's good to know that. And again, what are your likes? What are your dislikes? Um, what value do you place on spiritual things? What value do you place on the Bible? Do you believe in tithing? Do you believe in giving offerings? Then again, what value do you place on family? What value do you place on marriage itself? What value do you place on respect for parents, something like that, siblings and all that. What value do you place on, friends? How much of friends you would want me to have? And then are there friends that I have that you may insist on me not having anymore? Because these are some of the things that we see in relationships and they move into marriage and these things are still going on and could destroy, the relationship because it was never talked about. Then what are your, best meals, the foods that you like, snacks that you like, the drinks that you like. These are very important. And again, how do you take your sleep? How do you take your sleep? I know an uncle of mine that doesn't joke with his sleep. I mean, if he's sleeping and you dare wake him up, you might have a pair of shoes thrown at you, honestly. So we used to know those days that once uncle is sleeping, don't disturb. So there are some people that sleep is so much part of them, very important to them. And they have grown to be like that and they wouldn't want any form of disturbance. So what's your sleeping method like, So, and again, as time goes on, you have to ask biological questions like, is there anything that I need to know about you that is something that you know is wrong about you, but you have not spoken to anybody about it and is medically, inclined. Can I know something about that? It's important to ask such questions because some people have diseases that they don't want to share with people. They don't want to share with people, but it's good that if it's something that will come up in future that will just rise up or resurrect in the future. It's good to know now, and you can also make a decision over that before it gets late. So people have married before and after marriage found that, okay, a fallopian tube, in women, you have two fallopian tubes. So you can have one of them already injured or already damaged. So you can have people that are married and they come into the family with one fallopian tube. And unfortunately, on their trying to get a child, they find out that the remaining fallopian tube is not even, it's not healthy enough for making babies for reproduction or for a woman to get pregnant. So this kind of thing, or even for the man having to find out that, okay, this man is impotent. So what are you going to do in the marriage? That means you have been lied at. Or the person did not believe that you can handle the truth. So in dating, while you're dating and conversations are going on, that's the time to talk about it. It's, the things that irritate you, your deal breaker. It's also the time to mention what it is. And again, how do you handle stories, maybe some family histories that could be damaging and could resurrect in the future. Histories that it's not everything that you need to know, but if some of them, if these ones are going to somehow come up in future, it's good for you to also have a knowledge of it. So you look at your communication factors. How do you want to communicate? Some people, when they get very angry, they get mute. They become mute and they're silent and they do not want to talk again. You have to understand, if that is my way of communicating that I'm sad and I don't want to continue the conversation, or I don't want to continue to be in the room with you, it's always good that while you're still dating, these things can be talked about before you get into the relationship proper. So, and there are many more, and we will go into that as time goes on. But for now, I want to say, click that button and subscribe to my channel for you to hear some more. See you.